Hello. Today I show you the results of my trials and experiments with magnets to uncouple the Dapol Easyshunt couplers. A friend of mine called Dirk made some experiments and I gave him 2 pairs of the Dapol Easyshunt couplers and he installed them in his Brava V100 and some Rego reconstructed coaches from the former German Deutsche Reichsbahn, which are also from Brava. And he had some good results in hand-free uncoupling with small Neodym magnets installed in the roadbed. His uncoupling points were in straight track, but on my Locomotive station much of the track is curved. So I made some trials and at the moment I have installed 3 uncoupling points. I will show you the setup of the magnets. Here you can see them. And on the inner side of the curve, there is a row of one row of magnets, and on the outer side of the curve I installed 2 rows. One on the inside of the rail here and one on the outside of the rail here. And they are slightly misaligned, so on the inner side I've got my first magnet here, but on the outer side I've got them there. I used 2mm Neodym magnets. These are the rest of them I've got. These one are 2mm in diameter and 2mm in length. Before I used this I had some 2mm in diameter and 1mm in length magnet, but they both work well. I also installed the magnets here. And here. In the curve I think you have to adjust the position of the magnets and the amount of the magnets individually, and it depends on the radius of the curve and the rolling stock you are using. So here I made the trials with some goods rolling stock, because this is the track is used for oil tankers and cattle vans. And here it is mostly for uncoupling the locomotive from passenger trains. So there I tried it most with passenger rolling stock, but also with some good stock. And I have to say that the reliability is quite high. Maybe sometime you have to try it a second time, especially with short goods wagons like this one. But it's possible and I'm quite satisfied with the result, which I'll show you in a few seconds. At the end of the video I will also show you the footage I made when I visited Dirk, and there you can see his Brava V100 and his passenger coaching stock equipped with Dapol Easyshunt couplers, and he had installed some Microtrains couplers in some old Pico, former Eastern German model railway wagons, and the Microtrain couplers and the Dapol Easyshunt couplers will couple together and uncouple. You can also use the Dapol Easyshunt couplers with Kato magnetic knuckle couplers, but it won't work with Atlas magnetic knuckle couplers. So I show you the results of my trial. Okay, first I will show you the results with some goods wagons. At the front there is a kit-built flat wagon on a Pico wagon chassis. It's one of my lightest wagons, and on former trials with the Dapol uncoupler magnets, this wagon was usually pulled down so that one axle was lifted in the air, and that pin on the underside of a knuckle coupler was pulled down by the magnet. These won't happen anymore with the small Neodym magnets, which is also good for installing the uncoupling points in regular track, which is used for through trains, and so the possibility to uncouple a train during the journey through a station is less likely. Okay. And now you can see that there's no uncoupling when a train runs above the uncoupling point, even if it's drive very slowly. In this situation, usually when a train arrives, another engine had to remove the coaches or the wagons from the track so that the train locomotive can leave this track and return to the motive power depot or somewhere else. I installed the magnets for my longest locomotives, and now I'm able to uncouple the locomotive from the train so that another engine can remove them. And as you can see, now the locomotive is uncoupled. Okay, in this situation the magnets are positioned here, and I marked the position of the magnets here on the base for my future platform. Here there is a possibility for the train, for the locomotive to run around its train, so I installed the uncouplers or the magnets here, and now you can see the result.
Und fahr einfach rüber.
Mhm.
Und fahr einfach rüber. Jetzt entkuppel ich. Ah, Vorführeffekt. Noch was.
Das ist möglich, das kann halt.
Findest du?
Ja, aber. I hope this video is informative for you, and we will see us soon. Bye.